Marvin Dietsch, lieutenant, junior grade. We stood watches, but we weren't, we were there for training. It was the adventure of getting into foreign countries. And the most revealing thing was how different the lifestyles were in some of these countries. And then during my actual 3 years when we got into poorer countries, you got to see the difference in the standard of living between the high and the low. That was a huge revelation. And then you begin to see your own country in a far different perspective. Because you look back to your community and say, well, we don't have, the mosaic sidewalk in front of the courthouse, and then we have clay in front of the houses, like you did in Greece and all these countries. That was revealing to see the poverty and the disparity in life. I had one experience with my division. After one cruise, I saw the medical records and the shore patrol reports, for the whole ship. And I looked at the records and saw that 80% of these guys are less than 18 years of age. And if I'm a division officer, I could have an influence on their lives beyond their technical experience or military. I talked it over with the first class petty officers that I had, the 3 of them. And so before we went on the second med cruise, we talked to them and said, we're going to set a goal of no shore patrol reports and no medical reports. And we told them, work together. Don't let anybody on the shore and the ship, help them back. Enjoy it, take care of yourself, and think about the next day and your future. And the petty officers came through, and we ended the second med cruise with a perfect record. And I realized it was only because I initiated it, and they were receptive. But the petty officers, and I told the men, I said, these are your leaders. These guys have been in, 10 or 12, 15 years. Go to them for advice and help one another on the beach. Just don't, someone's getting in trouble, help getting back on ship. And probably that was one of the most satisfying things, was that second med cruise, to see that actually the division came through with a perfect record. And the executive officer asked me when he said, I've never seen this. He said, how'd you do it? And I said, basically, we talked to him about it. It was that simple. And, other things, there was just a lot of enjoyable things. Getting into certain ports I'd always heard about, Athens, Greece, and all those places. I enjoyed all of that. But as far as a relationship in the ship, on the Rush, it's the men I had, and just that one goal, and the fact that they were constantly trying to win the next uniform inspection, was that motivation that I liked the most.